There's a whole myth around what we should be doing. You should go to school, get good exams, you should come out, you should get yourself a good job, and you should immediately get yourself into debt with a car and a house, and then you're sort of a slave to the machine. But that first property, think about where you've lived in your life, where you've worked in your life, what your parents did. In our parents' generation and our great-grandparents' generation, they didn't move around like we did. They probably were born, lived, and died in the same village, city, or geographical area because they didn't move great distances for work. They stayed locally for work. But now what we have is huge shifts in the population moving around the country for employment. And that's why a lot of it sort of lands quite heavily in the south. But we'll see, for example, when the BBC all moved up to Manchester, to Salford, a whole load of people had to move up there. That people move more now for jobs. Well, if you're going to move for jobs, you're going to leave the house that you live in and that you were born in as a child. You're going to go somewhere else for university. Don't buy your child a flat or a house to live in for university just because that's where they are for university. If they're not going to live there for the rest of their lives, that becomes a short-term investment.